Everything seems good. Let us jump right back in. Wait for the lag potion. Still don't know why this happens. Perfect. So I was going to go through Sands of Karak and hopefully get a double jump in there. No. Greetings, Asa. How are you doing? Howdy. How goes thine day? The weekend has begun. It is truly a marvelous time. Did you finish Yakuza 3? I think it was Kiwami, the remaster version. Are you done with that now? Hello, sir. Can I entrust you for a new car insurance policy? Sir, you are very defensive. Can you be a little forward, please? Nope. Yes. Of course. Greetings, Vito. How are you doing? Welcome on and tired as F. You were kidnapped by your real life friends 2 days ago to have some midweek events and your sleep never recovered. Don't you hate being kidnapped by real life people? Did not finish Kiwami 3? Because you don't have much time to game with working on weekends, Sadie. It is just how life is, man. These games are not short, but as long as you're enjoying your time, that just means you have more time to finish a lovely game. In the lands of the sulky bugs, yes. And there's a lot of desert over here. But you are alive! The real life friends don't work shifts like you. Both contract workers are sitting Wednesday beer is normal. They live a different life. I can definitely understand having friends which don't really have the same worldview as you do. And it puts you in a difficult spot sometimes because someone has to make sacrifices or concessions. And it may be you more often than not. I do not understand how there can be so much sand above an area. Blasted steps made sense, but it's just sand above sand. The mapping of this game is a little confusing. Okay, there's something over there. I would like to kill this guy first. That'll definitely make things much easier. Yes, keep coming down like that. You're so kind. Now a little further down, please. Thank you. Your kindness knows no bound. I needed to be faster. I cannot. I have to do it again. Freelance work is more free at times. He works as a stage crew manager, so it's mostly working afternoons. Meanwhile, you have to wake up at 6 a.m. after Sunday. You're tired, can't really train. Platforming, there's a lot of platforming in this game. You would have rage quit ages ago if you don't like platforming. This game is largely platforming. Honestly, combat is the easier part of this game. No! So close. Oh, come on. I was definitely not gonna fall down there. You clicked Doom Eternal? I have not played Doom Eternal yet. I really should one day. I played Doom 2016? The very first game when I got this PC. That was the first game I played on this PC. Doom 2016. But I have not yet. I needed to needle throw. I have not played Doom Eternal yet. One last chance. How much? I'm not going to lose a lot, even if I die. Oh, come on. Wait until your neighbor stops blasting his drill so you can sleep. Wait, your neighbor is blasting his drill late in the night? Is that even allowed? That is 100% not allowed over here. Even we are not that inhuman. I shouldn't have just needled. Ah, it's 6 p.m. Why are you going to sleep at 6 p.m? It's because of your busy schedule recently. Still, till 10 p.m. is very long. We can play loud music till 10 p.m. here, but I think all industrial work should technically finish by 8. Not like it actually finishes by 8 because nobody cares and you can pay off people. But I think the law says 8. Just tired. I can definitely feel it. Sometimes my body just collapses. Like it's way earlier than I would ever sleep or ever consider sleeping. But I can't do much if my body is just saying that no, that's it. You have to call it quits. Heal. Kill. I was hoping to get another heal out of that. At least I figured out that you can just straight up needle into those. That really helped. Now question is, why did I do that? For this. For an avoo! Worth it. Worth it for an avoo. It is always worth it for Nabi. This, however, is not. Heal. You need 8 hours of I struggle to function with stress hormones rising. I don't often get 8 hours. I don't think I struggle if I don't get 8 hours. But I do sometimes hibernate. Very recently, I ended up sleeping for a very long time. Can you try guess, Aza, how long I slept for? I think it was last weekend. I slept for a very long time. So long that even I was surprised that I slept for that long. Admittedly, it wasn't like in one stretch. I woke up, I noticed, I'm still sleepy, and I went to sleep again. Hey Sarah, greetings. What do you mean, Sarah? I always stream at this time. I'm always streaming at this time. 16 hours, I slept for 20 hours. I went to sleep at 8 p.m. and I woke up when it was 6 p.m. of the other day. No, sorry, opposite. I went to sleep at 8 a.m. I completely skipped one day and I woke up at 6 a.m. of the other day. 6 or 4 a.m. the other day. I entirely skipped my Saturday. Saturday did not happen to me that weekend. I was literally hibernating. I cannot do anything here. I only slept like that when mixing drugs and alcohol as Tom Young me. I might have been tired. I wasn't feeling too well that day, so it may have been health. Who knows? Sarah, where's your trip taking you? Excuse me. This cannot be a nothing burger. Was this just a trap? Back fucking home after 2 months away. I'm so tired of this godforsaken city. But it's a big city, Sarah. Everybody likes the big city. No matter how tired I am, I might wake up to 8 hours like you're about to fight someone. That does not happen to me. I wish I functioned like that. If I am tired, I will be omega sleepy as long as my body demands its sleep. Oh no, it is necessary. Huh. You need to do that. That's interesting. I was up top, so it doesn't matter. Congrats on having no anxiety issues. If I have anxiety, I just can't sleep. I am unable to fall asleep. I keep getting very slight headaches, and I just cannot sleep. I have to convince myself that whatever I'm worrying about is a problem for the future me, and I should not be worrying about it right now. And I have to keep convincing myself that for a rather long time, and only then I can sleep. No! Huh. This is not going to be easy. Yeah, that on many Friday nights. Tired but too stressed to sleep. Usually need some whiskey. I haven't drank any alcohol for years at this point. Like multiple years, I think. Oh no, I was out of silk, I was out of silk, I was out of silk. It's not a good coping mechanism, I hear you. Haven't heard the best... Oh, come on. Best reviews about it. As a coping mechanism. I hate it. I hate everything. Why is there so much platforming in this area? I thought I was playing a Metroidvania, not a platformer. Also, it seems like I will indeed be traveling to Spain next month. So there will be no streams guaranteed for almost the entirety of April. Well, as long as the current global situation doesn't bleed into Spain somehow. Madrid for 8 days, and then I have like 6 or 7 days for Barcelona or wherever I want to go, depending on just how expensive the hotels are and where I book hotel. I have never been to Spain, so excited to explore. Local cured meats and wines. I definitely will. If you have any recommendations, please feel free to clue me in. Well, thankfully I like pork, so I will enjoy it. Pork is tasty. Chicken is king though. Not a fan of beef. Don't tell me that was a shortcut. Because it sure looks like one. Yeah, I should not have trusted that. Kinda gave me a feeling that I should not trust it. These are smaller versions of the actual boss. Interesting. That they pose a bigger threat in some ways. What's down here? This looks like more of a bench. Greetings, mouse. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Pork is very unpopular in India. Is it? I don't know. I have never seen it be unpopular. At least in northern parts of India. I don't know about south or other parts. We have very distinct cultures across different regions of India. So maybe it's unpopular in other parts. But it's certainly not unpopular here. Also, greetings, Sam. How goes your day? How goes everything? No, I don't have the money. Just down dinner this late, Sam? Remember not to fall asleep too quickly after having food. You have to go there for fleas, Sarah. Do it for the fleas. I know you want to. I don't know, that does not feel safe. Simple key. Interesting. It is a safe bench. Huh. Two benches so close to each other. Kind of interesting. There's like 7 left, and you're finishing the game. Ah, well, I walked into it. No. Get me out. Get me out of here. Happy belated festival indeed, Sam. Did you have a good time? Did you enjoy yourself? Did you sexually harass people under the guise of a festival, as so many people do? Yes, you did. You terrible human being. Maybe luckily I'm finishing. You're not having a good time. Made it. About Madrid sites, it's like a melting pot of all Spanish cultures, so don't think it has anything super distinct. You did all of my points to the point, shirt tearing and throwing it on the tree. Wow. You went the wild route. The best route. As long as the colors you're using are not the bad quality ones, it's all fine. If the shit you're using is the toxic shit, no thanks. I needed to get that. I couldn't skip it. Nope. Very Madrid things are the tapas bars. They serve small snacks with wine. I think Madrid has one restaurant open since medieval times that serves roast pork. Hopefully they have improved since those times though. I would rather not have medieval quality pork. Might have been authentic back then, but I have a feeling that certain things were not according to code. I'm in the wrong direction. The wind is super annoying here. It so slightly makes your floating worse, and you don't expect it to be worse. It's just constantly annoying you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes. Good shit. I would say the kids were quite this year. You went to work a day before without having to dodge a single balloon. The kids are now stuck to mobile phones, so nobody cares about festivals. Even on Diwali, it feels more like parents are having more fun than kids are. I'm fucked. There's no escape. Have you been to Spain before, Aza? No, 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 no. How quickly do you want me to do that? Come on, Sam. You and I both know what a ban means around here. I'm so dead. I am so dead. Wow. Okay, I knew I was gonna die, but not like that. That's shameful. Lock in. Can't waste too much time on platforming. I walked into that again. I was reading chat. Hello, sir. You almost caught up to me. Well, this wind is very annoying. That's done. Now this. Good. Okay, that was not intended. I did not get enough for a heal. That is sad. Funnily enough, you did this in one try, Sarah. Being over-leveled was a pain in this place. Huh. Because you couldn't pogo off on enemies? Or something? Okay, I need to check. Something tells me there is something up there. But I'd rather first have a possible shortcut. That's one possible shortcut. So just no healing. Who needs healing when you're a god gamer? Right? Come on. I have to fight a boss somewhere around here. boss is overdue. It's just been so quiet. This is really like a nothing place so far. Just platforming, annoying platforming. Really wish the float was on another key and not on jump. I miss so many inputs doing that. Alright, boss at last. Ah, it's just that guy. He's now angry. I'm dead. Of course, it's just that dude. Time to see what that shortcut was. Or maybe I'm crazy enough to check if there was something I missed over there. I think I am. I think I am that crazy. This is not the right route. I most definitely need the oil. Getting a bit old doing this many hits. Oh, come on. Just because of one mess. Right in the face. Also, wow, it's getting so warm here. It was cold just a month ago. It's super warm now. Almost unbearable. Here we go. We start with a nail. We wait. We do this. Nail again. Hit this. Jump, wait, pogo, nail, hit this fellow, get a bit of juice from him, June is coming, shall I say more? Winter was nothing, man. It should last a little bit longer. At least a wee bit longer. I didn't check that once again. Rep. Let's check the shortcut out. What a user. A big place. It wasn't even that cold this year. It got better at the end of it. Yes, that is true. These guys are very annoying. Because they almost always are just sitting out of range. Something tells me I could use them to climb up higher and get some item. I was thinking, who's attacking that? This is a very interesting place. Just made of these walls and nothing else but these walls. Really? I do not deserve to die like this. Thank goodness. Okay, what's down here then? Fantastic. Okay. All of this for a crust nut. Oh my god. This is the last item you needed, Sarah, for your oil. You did all of this, Sarah, for that last oil. Were you not annoyed? It's a nut filled with crust, and I am the real crustacean. Perhaps that item and I are supposed to be together. Fated for eternity. Why did he even come here? What? There's nothing here. Why did I come this side? This is the kind of not one verse after a whole NNN. You look down on the people doing No Not November. That's minor in comparison. Welcome in the troll zone. Will I have a solution to the troll zone? It's called hacks. Non-stop Not November. You're right. No Not November is such an old thing now. People have better stamina these days. One mess and I would not have been able to do that. Okay, this time I will check if there is something over there that I have been missing. The answer is no. There is nothing that I have been missing. You can forget about this tragic December. No, not November. What's AAA? I have never heard of AAA. I know of Triple D. No, not the fucking vent, man. Active anal April, what? You made that up? I don't know why you found the need to make it up though. Fuck off, mate. This wind is such bullshit. It's in my life. Finally. They don't have enough HP. Maybe there's some healing in between. There is this guy, but he actually, instead of healing, he just kills me. At least it wasn't many rosaries. At least it wasn't many rosaries. Okay, time to really lock in. Well, I say that and I do this. But really need to lock in, otherwise we don't have enough time to make big progress today. And I really want to make big progress. Okay. What are you on about, friend? Wrong. You're always standing right under me. Needle throw. Don't dash. Pastana, greetings. How are you doing, Pastana? Because I am not doing very hot right now. I'm suffering under skill issue greatly. I saw you were streaming, Pastana, but I couldn't chat because you have verified accounts only. Hope Limbus went well. It's not the game that claims my sanity, it's the platforming. The combat is pee-poo easy. The combat, however, is atrocious. Yeah, you have verified accounts only for chatting. I'm not sure if that's like the standard setting for Twitch. It might be. Nope. I'm not interested in you. Easy. All good, Pastana. How was Limbus though? A lot of people have been playing Limbus lately. Did they have a recent update or something that brought many people back? Brother, what are you doing? Okay. Oh, that was absolutely horrible timing. Oh my god. I don't think worse timing than that is possible. What the hell? Oh my god. This background sucks. It sucks so much. Because of the dusty background, it's so difficult to see where he's coming from. I'm gonna go to the shortcut. I can't. Lock and pass. Background sucks, Aza. It really does. I'm dying to thorns. Of all things. I don't have any oils yet. Look guys, it's Iron Lung. This area looks to suck. You quit your rage quit. I can't rage quit. I just need to be better. He almost pushed me back into the elevator. Like, go back. You don't belong here. Iron Lung. Has anyone here watched Iron Lung, by the way? I know it exists and it was very popular. Has anyone watched Iron Lung over here? What even is it about? I know it's Markiplier's movie or something. It wasn't in your place. Do you have any idea what it's about? What makes it so special? Other than it being Markiplier's. It's a movie based on the game? Iron Lung is a game? It's not in a town cinemas, you'll have to wait. I didn't even know Iron Lung was a game. That's already news to me. Dystopian world stories fine. So it's like you have a lot of debt. Forced to do an expedition under a deep blood sea to pay off money. Huh. Sounds interesting, but with movies, the execution is more often not the more important part. You're sealed shut in a metal box and you can't see outside of it. That's what the Iron Lung is. Why is it a lung though? Like, is the iron box always breathing? What makes it a lung? Oh, come on. It took a microsecond too long to regenerate that silk. A macrocosm of a second. It's an iron box with pressure, helping polio patients breathe. Polio makes you struggle to breathe. It sure is a nice thing that it's a very rare disease now after a lot of efforts made by multiple nations. You could heal? Brother, why do you spew sometimes twice and sometimes once, huh? Once again, you speed twice, brother. Okay. Well, that is not good news. How did you getting enraged lead to all of this? I pressed the wrong button. Took so much damage over there. These guys take ages to be killed. Okay. That's a lot of HP, man. GG's, fellow. Gonna give me something, right? Gonna give me something useful. It's a virus that infects the spinal cord. Before Morton mentioned it was a death sentence. Yeah, it was very horrific. And what is source in Coral's heart? Our Lord, born last to rule. Any of you gonna come to life? Looks important. Conch cutter. Spiral weapon fashioned from hardened conch spire. Thrown at an angle, it can ricochet and catch prey off guard. Please tell me that was not all. And a bench. I did all of this for a tool and a bench. This entire area was for a tool and a bench. That is disappointing. Surely that cannot be it. There has to be more. Rita, is there more here? You don't need to tell me where it is. Can you at least tell me there's more? This cannot be all. Ooh? Why do you exist? That's odd. Why does that exist? Why? There's no use for this platform to exist. Why would it exist? That's so very odd. What? That's the coral tower. Maybe there's some climb worthiness in here. Now none to resist but us, all lost to fear. Remember our strength. There is nothing. Wow. There really is nothing. Let's get out of here. This place felt like a waste of time. The boss wasn't interesting. The entire area was just platforming hell. I don't know what to say. There was... No, that's outside of Karak. That is all there is to Karak. Karak? Karak? Karuk? Skadoosh? We're out of it now. Where to next? These two are the edge of the kingdom. Still don't know how to access that thing. I think that was a simple key. Let's try it. Deep docks. Down and then right. Go down. You have anything new for me? Forge daughter. Within an old weaver nest I discovered a weapon. Though much damaged by age, I believe your skills could see it restored. Oh, an impressive tool that, and a fine challenge. We can reforge the weapon if the price fits. Silk shot. A weapon from long distant past. We can combine weaver competence with our own moldings to repair the tool. I don't have these iron pieces though. Where do I get them? Deposited on those long burning rocks. They're useful to the citadel in whatever their shadowy business, but useless if we require tools of us. You need finer material, rare metal. Find us some. But from where? I have not been finding any of them. Where do you want me to look? Take this off. Open sesame. Oh, wow. That guy is not messing around. And has incredible range. Well, he was just gonna fall off, but he jumped mid-fall and saved himself. There's a lot of explosions. Heal. Shard bundle. You're telling me it can explode from the other side? Nothing over here. This is the only path forward. You are, what are you, deep diver? Treacherous depths. Ow. Okay. So the charge attack can do equivalent of nearly 3 strikes in a single attack. Why would I ever want to fall down here? Hello. A flint slate. Sharpening slate made from cut and polished filter temporarily superheats, imbuing each slash with flame and increasing lethality. Oh. Increased damage. I do like the sound of that. Yeah, I want you to take more hits so I can heal up. These simple key areas are much larger than you would expect. Where are you drilling, Azza? Ah, your neighbor is still drilling. Isn't that the kind neighbor that you helped out, or that helped you out or something? Is it the same fellow? Oh my god, this guy is so annoying. The handyman. And I did not rest anywhere there. Wow. See for the wall. See for the neighbor. But he has to drill so often. Maybe he's making a secret tunnel. He saw a YouTube video about a secret base in his own house, and he has been really excited about recreating it. It's like, I have the skills, I have a drill, why can't I do this? Greetings, the second guest. Welcome on in. How goes thine day? How goes everything? My god, it is a raid from the one and only Latia Strasketella. Thank you so much for the kind raid, Latia. How was Deadlock? Did you get a W? Did you win? Or did Shogeki feed so much that the enemy teams asked you to just stop? Also, welcome on in, Raiders. I am Suspicious Iguana, an incredibly low effort, lazy variety streamer who has way too many games he wants to play, not enough time. But the benefit of that is I'm incredibly blind on all of these games, so I enjoy them and curse you to enjoy them with me. And those who somehow do not know about Latia, Latia is the premier color matcher fixer. I'm not sure. She used to be a ice cream company CEO, but she changed professions, and now I'm confused. But her skill at Deadlock cannot be denied at feeding. She will always be Flatia then. Very enjoyable. The biggest feature of her stream is bullying her. If you enjoy bullying streamers, you have to be watching Latia. I don't know why you're not already watching Latia if you enjoy bullying streamers. That's like a cardinal sin. You don't remember MOBA being so stressful? MOBA has always been stressful. You're a nice person? Being a nice person doesn't mean you won't bully. It just means you're less likely to bully. Oh my god! Please give me a heal. Thank goodness. Mona has always been stressful. What's Mona? Or who's Mona? Also, second guest. I'm assuming you have played Silksong before. How was your journey with Silksong? Did you have a good time in Silksong? Did you play Hollow Knight before Silksong? I can show you my map for you to understand where I have been, what progress I've made. I was very recently in Sands of Karak, and I did not like that location because it was very unrewarding. It was incredibly unrewarding. It gave me just one tool and nothing else. For so much platforming, getting just a single tool feels so unrewarding. I was hoping it will give me double jump. It has to exist. It has to exist. First Ride Khan took you 5 hours to beat the gauntlet. King Khan? Don't tell me there was something like a gauntlet here and I did not find it. No, it's fine. No need to tell me specifically. If you want a backseat in terms of, hey, maybe try going back and you might have missed something there, that's all good. But spoilers of things I haven't seen or been to are not good. As you can see, I am definitely not late game. I am definitely not late game. As it says, I am 27 hours in or 28 hours in. If you think 27 to 28 hours in is late game, see, melodies being the second one is already too much information. I can derive from that there's going to be a second combo of melodies. You have to be careful about this thing. You can't be saying information like there's 2 pairs of melodies. That's juicy information. I'll catch up on that shit. I am a smart lizard, only when it doesn't matter. Only when it does not matter. Holy shit, how far can you throw? Yes, fear me. I think spoiling in binary code is definitely helpful. That would be big W. Hello, sire. Goodbye. Craft metal, thank you. I was looking for one for ages. Now I need to figure out which one to use this on because it's so bloody rare. This is my first metal in ages and I still haven't found a single oil. I'm still just using the +1 needle. I need to find my first oil. It is really making me suffer because my damage is too low. I'm hoping I will find it soon enough. The oils suck. They definitely do. I can agree with you. Huh. Go down. Keep going down. Keep going down, man. Oh my god. I don't know how I'm alive, but I'm just happy that I am alive. You don't think I should be? but it is kind. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not staying anywhere close to you when you're doing the gush. Lost HP, man. Have mercy. Honestly hated this part of the map. You fell in love about 800 times. Were you counting? Heal. I know this one. I know the shortcut. Yes, it is indeed that shortcut. Good shortcut. Useful shortcut. Very helpful shortcut. Why do you take so long to come back? It is indeed quite the shortcut at a very fortunate time. I really missed both of them. You're kidding me. That thing looks steamy. Oh. Ah, it's a gauntlet. That's fine. A gauntlet is not too much of a worry. If it was a boss, I could understand it being a worry. A gauntlet with this guy though? Oh my god! I died to a small ball of all things. To a ball. I really should put on the charm that reduces all this damage to 1 times, huh? It's my fault that I am not. Where did that come from? Were you able to throw that inside here? Really? No, it's not this. I thought the shortcut was this far. These guys are the primal aspect. I think it's not that easy to be a primal aspect. Primal aspect was a different breed. A demonic breed. Wait, you can climb up? What? What do you mean you can climb up? That is not good. Okay, the shortcut is down here. No. It's from another entrance. I did not unlock anything then. I was supposed to go forwards. It wasn't a shortcut yet. I needed to unlock another portion for it to become a shortcut. I can't enjoy the shortcut. I didn't unlock the full shortcut. Oh my god, what? What's with this hurt box? Why does it linger so much? Okay, I can do this. Heal. Come over here. That fellow is simple enough. Okay, I'm very healthy. And quite close to where I need to be. I never checked up top. Before going down, given that that is progress, I should consider checking here. What is overhead is something. Ah, interesting. Sudden peace and quiet. So this is why there's lava in far fields. Still doesn't make sense that there's lava and grass coexisting. I'm pretty sure there's a bigger shortcut that lets you skip this long run back. I'm pretty sure there is. I think I unlocked only part of that shortcut and I needed to progress or proceed on that shortcut to unlock the full entirety of it, but I did not. I will make sure to do that this time though. You see the problem, Pistana? Can you fix it? Oh my god. I'm gonna kill someone. You unlock double jump before doing this part. So double jump does exist. At least I have confirmation that double jump does exist. Chat has been gaslighting me so far. That double jump does not exist. You're the only one who has confirmed that it does. I'm just gonna skip. I'm gonna go the Souls-like formula. Henny! Hello! Greetings, Henny! How goes your day? Welcome on in. I'm sure I must get it. I don't know when I will get it. I'm sure I will get it eventually. Bye, Henny. Bye, Henny. You scared Pistana away, Henny. What did you do? What did you do to Pistana? Oh my god! Mr. His name is Henry, you just kept calling him that. He's shy. That is a grave mistake, though. Alright. They explode when they die as well. Because why would they not? Okay, I have to explore the shortcut first. Because I'm not gonna do this again. Okay, I'm putting the fire thing. I am putting the fire thingy on. I cannot. I have spent too long in these mines. They really handed double damage to every single guy out here. Why am I using Pimpilo? I like Pimpilo. That's why I'm using Pimpilo. It's just that I enjoy Pimpilo. Why else would you use a tool? It's not like combat is difficult in this game. It's platforming more often than not that is difficult. Combat's relatively simple. Infinite damage. Be careful what you say. If there is a tool that can give you infinite damage and I don't know about it, telling me about it might be considerable. There's none. How long did it take for you to beat Silksong, guest? How long was your journey? Oh my god, man. You're gonna explode. I want none of that. Yeah, first playthrough. I'll just do this. It's gonna be simple enough. This explosion radius is so large. It should not be this large. What the hell? You can do a jump attack? Since when? You were not doing a jump attack before. You were only doing dashes. Took you 70 hours. That's because you're 100% in the game before you beat the final boss of late game. And that's how you play Metroidvanias, huh? Whoever is not 100%ing the game before finishing it didn't want to play a Metroidvania. They wanted to play a casual game. I think 60 to 70 hours is what I've generally heard. Heal. Go in here. You still have access to your save after you beat it, which you did not know. Right, you said you did not play Hollow Knight before this, right? You jumped into Silksong without playing Hollow Knight. Because if you had played Hollow Knight, you would know that to be a thing. Bro, the fact that this guy does not take damage from his own bombs and just hides is so annoying. First tried 90% of the late game bosses. Is that like a proof of your skill? Or is that the fact that the bosses are just very simplistic in this game? I'll be honest, other than dances, I haven't really enjoyed any of the bosses so far. The bosses have been just so simple. There's certainly not been any NKGs. So far. Which is a shame. You wouldn't know who NKG is though if you haven't played Hollow Knight, right? Two of these guys. There's so much on the screen that I can't see anything. That was an annoying gauntlet. Yeah, Nightmare King Grim. Grim is the regular version. Nightmare King Grim is the advanced version. He was such a fun fight. Absolutely enjoyable. I don't know what the bell is for. Avoo! Avoo! You had fun with a specific boss required for progression. Did you enjoy the dances? I really liked the dances. They were probably the most unique fight in the game so far. The combat was interesting. This OST was great. Yeah, and the final phase was sad. It was just overall an amazing boss fight. That's what I expect to see from a Team Cherry boss fight. So it's not a shortcut, that's just progression. Makes sense. Also, need to mark that there because there's something over there that I have not yet gotten. I think I need to use my hook shot to kill this guy. Oh, that dude's annoying. He just ran away. There's something about the way going has to do with late game. That's fine. That's the joy of Metroidvanias, no? You can get to late game places before you're even ready for it. That's what makes things interesting. The freedom to approach things in an order the game doesn't expect you to approach things is what adds value to these games. Yeah, now this is a proper shortcut. Right? Or no? No, the proper shortcut is over here. I almost got caught. This is the proper shortcut. Awesome. So shortcut has been unlocked. Yes. That's so nice. You're so happy. I am also very happy. I do not want to keep dying to the lava again and again. Good heal. I need to get Silk off this guy. It's worth taking a hit. The Silk is just more important. Okay. Come on, bridge. Hook me up. Nice work, bridge. That's also just a shortcut. Huh. How interesting. There's something cool here. We had so much fun in this spot. Let's see if I also find that cool something. This is a bucket overflowing with smoldering flintstone. Huh. Can't attack it. Can't really do anything. Materium? I don't know what Materium is. This is how my quest window looks, by the way. I have a lot of quests I need to do. This is what my inventory looks like. I have Needle In, Swift Step, Claw Line, Grip, 3 silk hearts, some cylinder, historical items, 2 slab keys, crust nut, some cloaks. I need 1 more of those. I need to turn this in. I need 1 of these. I need a few of these. I forget where the alchemist is. I know I can get rosaries with the historical stuff. I'm just saving those. I have 1 cog heart. I need to fix this. I need to use these. I have just 1 of this. I haven't found a place to use the cylinders yet. Mossberries, I'll need to find the alchemist again. Guest say. I did not know this was gonna be a boss. Well, now I do. Poor brother Cygnus. Let's see if this is a fun boss though. Wait, this is just the guy that ran away from me, no? Ah, of course he has ads. Why wouldn't he have ads? Why does every boss in this game have ads though? How? That was horrible spacing on my side. Wow, he really covers distance, huh? Also, I heard a notification. I'll get to you very soon. I'm gonna be dead. Or mayhaps not. If I play my cards carefully. Heal. Cygnus and Gron. So it's two of you. That's the guy that ran away from me. It's orange in smoke. Looks like Tron only has range. No, he does also have melee. I thought he only had range damage. Wonder if they have shared HP. The answer is probably no. Wow, those were some parries, holy shit. But Cygnus is dead? That does not enrage you? I mean, it makes lava fall down. But you're not doing much. I've killed your brother. I would have thought you'd be angry. And he takes... Wait. I thought I was dashing the other way. He takes damage from the lava as well. Which is kind of interesting. Interesting fight. Nothing spectacular per se. It was a standard double fight, but well balanced. It did not feel overbearing. Not bad. Now, what did I miss? What was the thing I heard? OBS? OBS? OBS, why are you not telling me anything? I just see your... it was you who followed. Thank you so much for the follow, guest. I appreciate it greatly. But yeah, this was a very well balanced fight. Hope you're enjoying your time here, guys. What is that? Ah, that's just where the lava frost spring from. But definitely a well balanced fight. That fight was easier than those explodey boys. And that is saying something about the explodey boys. Those explodey boys are not balanced whatsoever. In any shape or form. Oh. Smoky. It's a sauna. I like it. It's a sauna room. How very nice. Wait till I see Morse code. The Morse code will certainly surprise me. That was just the Silk Eater. That's breakable. Wait, is that Sherma? No, that's a Sherma's hat. Hopefully... No, Sherma isn't here. She asked me to be in the hospital area. Morse code boss fight reel. Sherma is up there in Whitewood. I would be sad if Sherma died. Though not as sad as when I was when the little pilgrim died. I was later told that I could have saved the little pilgrim if he moved before the attack on the base, and that really made me sad. Wow, friend. You are down deep here. He faked his death on you? I don't think his death was fake for me because we did bury him. We threw him down the pit. We had an entire section praying for him. Can't swim in lava. Can I? Yeah, no, I can't. That seemed oddly suspicious. Oh wow, you're big. You're actually easier than the smaller ones because you only spew in one big direction, and you're larger, so easier to hit. You are a lava laga. That explosion radius seems big, however. Don't know about the explosion radius. That's spikes. This is a late game spot. Interesting if you say this is late game, because you can access this with simply a simple key, no? Okay, you need a simple key and hook shot, right? It's not just simple key. You also at least need hook shot to get here. There's a part in here. I'm guessing that's gonna be inaccessible to me though. Because this game surprisingly has been very restrictive about sequence breaks. I have tried my hardest to sequence break things, but Team Cherry has really made it so that some places you cannot sequence break. It is inaccessible, makes sense. I don't like how Team Cherry has changed from Hollow Knight in Silksong. Yeah, no, it's not less linear, it's more linear. You're saying the wrong thing. Hollow Knight was very, very, very more open. You could approach so many things in a different manner in Hollow Knight. Yet it's less open. Hollow Knight allowed me to do so many silly shenanigans that Silksong is unhappy to let me do. In Hollow Knight, once you got Mantis Claws, 80% of the game was available to you. In Silksong, that does not seem to be the case even after I have gotten another ability after the grip. And that's just mind-blowing. I get that it's a bigger game, but they shouldn't have made it this restrictive. It's just this guy everywhere. How enjoyable. I certainly like fighting the same enemy again and again. That is how I like to spend my evening. Does he not damage you on the side? Well, I'd assume I should do that when there's not another one of them to the side. But it looks like he spews on the sides as well. Yep, he does. He definitely does spew on the sides. You thought he didn't? It visually is rather clear that he spews on the sides. Let's go to the steam room. Let's try one of the newer tools that I've unlocked. I haven't used these yet. Let's try the conch cutter. Interesting. The more you know, indeed. Another boss fight? Come on. Give me another boss fight. I know you wanna. Conch cutters are broken. You can, if you time it, you can do insane damage. Not as much as an STCFTW build though. I don't know what an STCFT is. Infinite damage. An old diving bell. Its door is held shut tight by an ornate clamp. I guess this is the late game thingy. I don't have an ornate key, so I can't go in to dive into the lava. So let's mark it with a black, indicating that I don't have something that's required for it. Alright, nothing over here. Wait, surely there's more, right? No? This entire area leads just to that thing? That's disappointing. Imagine exploring so much and then finding out you cannot proceed because you just don't have something. Seems to happen way too often in this game for some reason. So many things are locked behind keys. I understand it's super important, but way too much is behind keys in this game. Way too much. It shouldn't be this much behind keys. I don't like that fact. It's just so specific that if you don't have this key, you're not gonna get in. Ah, it's just down here. So this entire area was nothing but just that. I still could not figure out how to get into that though. I'll have to go back and check that out. Oh, come on. Okay, really? How did you not hang on to that? You can't even do anything with that. It was a useless endeavor. Yep, that's the wrong place entirely. I hope so. Depending on how lost I am, I might not. You're saying that I should go and find double jump first, which should be a sensible thing to do. That I should be exploring more around the citadel instead of around here. But I have never been sensible. Another sensible thing would be to take this bench because it's closer to transport. What are these bells for and why are you not jumping? Why do you refuse to jump? You know what? Maybe I will use my craft metal here for this. For silk shot. I need 240. I'm gonna kill someone. And actually, I'm gonna kill someone because I need the rosaries. Don't get silk shot? Why? I mean, eventually you should be able to unlock everything, right? I'm sure I'll find more of craft metal. It's fine though. I'll find more craft metal. At least I'll feel like I got something new. Not about the craft metal. It's about the ruin tool. You're saying that the ruin tool can be used for something else other than silk shot? This is string shard. A vicious stabbing trap. We can build it. There's different variations. Fine, I'll save it. Now I need to remember where else I could use the metals. Most likely in Balat. Underworks. Fun guy. I only have this in the underworks. That's the fellow that's writing or something. Are you referring to this guy? Sure, I'll pay him a visit. Anyway, is needed to go to Whiteward to help out Sherma. So I'm gonna do, let's see, I'll go to Grand Belway and I'll take the transporter from there. Summit my thingy here. Right, the 12th architect. Wonder what happened to the other 11. Grand Belway. I was blind for a moment. These guys do not have cloaks. You don't have cloak either. Lore stuff, you have no idea. You have cloak. Wait, I need 20 of these things? 16. One more. You have a cloak. And you better do. Yes, you do. I tear them from their bodies. Uncaring. Summit this. And I get a heavy rosary necklace. Very clever to craft such a reputation for yourself. If you keep it up, you'll fast become legend among these simple sorts. I have no interest in becoming one, madame. In my long life, I've known enough legends, watched them rise and fall and fade away many times. Is that so, dear? How humble you are. You should know though, this old pilgrim has her sight keenly trained on you. Nothing gets by old Jubilana. Nothing, you say. You have a simple key. This would be helpful for platforming sections. I should probably buy this. For platforming sections, that can be incredibly useful. You use a sentence script everywhere, that makes sense. I know you heard that laugh. But I don't care. It is in your Wanderer build every second of the day. Which quest did you enjoy the most? Guest, I have these ones, so you avoid saying about any quest that I don't have. I have Beast, Wanderer, Reaper, and Hunter. Was it one of these or another one which I don't have yet? Wanderer? It's the Hollow Knight set. I'm using Wanderer because it's so reminiscent to Hollow Knight. It's just easier to use because of that. I don't have the second favorite. Open up. I don't know what STCFT is, but good for you. Hello. A fine artifact you carry there, Bugred. That broken tool. It is Weaver make? I believe so, Master. A relic of the old workshop. Lost in fetid caves beyond the citadel. The parts suggest a weapon of thread. One I would attempt to repair myself had I endless time. An architect's work owes much to the art of the first children. They set experts standard for the tools that talents of Farloom Eternal. If you desire demand, I can remake the tool, though my own mind directives may produce a unique result. 130. Sorted circlet. A hidden weapon. I don't have the money to afford these things, and I don't have the craft metal. Fartlets. I don't have enough for this yet either, do I? Let's use one of you. I have made it clearly it was a climb never intended for regular bunks, and fair fortune that the skills gifted within your lines allowed my ascent. The melody and the voices, both are fine things heard and witnessed. Even in this fading movement, their artistry shines through. SGT is sorted circlet. NFT is fartlets. Impressive, industrious, eternal. You have seen a glimpse, Bugred, of us. How once we were, the minds of architects inspired, but majesty we did create. I can buy the architect's key. Oh, interesting. And I can buy the Silksong. Fartlets is not FT. Let's do this. Sure thing. This is a bunch of fartlets. What is this silk shot? An ancient weapon of the weavers, repaired and modified by 12th architect. Uses shell canisters and the wielder's own self to fire. Interesting. You just made sound on a railgun weapon, but you just said go to the 12th architect. Why would you say go to the 12th architect if you did not want me to use the silk shot there? Come on, guest. For the STC, you needed to be more specific. Definitely. It's fine. I would have gotten the other thing otherwise. In Deep Docks. Maybe that's for the Steel Soul Run then. The railgun weapon. Let's see what this is. Ooh. It literally is a gun. It actually is a fucking gun. What? They give you gun in this game? How much does it? It doesn't take a lot to refill either. They seriously give you a gun. Unexpected. Verily so. I also wanted to check this out. This is 13. It does use silk, but just one slot. That's not a lot. Could have gotten a railgun. That's fine. Not everyone needs to use the meta options. Double. Ooh, that's big. But yeah, not everyone needs to use the meta strategy, especially in a game which seems to be relatively easy. Open. So shot isn't meta at all. Chapel of the Architect. Claim. What are you? Round the crest of the Architect. Spin the needle as a screw, shredding foes. Spend cell to rapidly craft new tools. Press up plus RB. Up plus RB. This is your second favorite? Interesting. Forward momentum. Okay, you can hold the pogo. You can't cancel out though. Once you start holding it, you will go down. Pre-read tools and a unique bind to refill tools during fight. Oh, I like the dash attack. Dash attack is very nice. I don't think it will give you invincible frames. The dash attack is very nice. What's the charge attack? Ooh, that is big range, yes. The massive range is very helpful. I'm willing to give this a try. But that will be on the next stream. We're already beyond the 2-hour mark. 3 reds. 2 blues, 2 yellows. That is a lot of slots. How do you even use 3 reds? I don't think I can afford this much though. Charge attack is the best in the entire game. It's expensive on shell shards. It definitely is. But this is... Oh, there's no spell. I see. No, that's so bad. The fact that I cannot use my spell is very painful though. I really like using this sharp dart. It gives you iframes, does good damage, and helps you move around. You can use Plasmium to become a drug addict. Ah, right, you can keep reusing Plasmium. That makes sense. You can actually become a drug addict with this, because you can refresh it. There's a thing called overdose. I thought I would do this, like I use Plasmium like this. I remake my tools like this. Yep. I've become a drug addict. You're saying these are regenerating? You heal HP now? But for how long? How long do I heal HP for? Forever? Till I die? Forever? Oh, that is very good. That is very, very nice. If I take damage, that's damage. Can I heal multiple HPs? So I healed 1 HP there. 1. Hit me again. 2. Okay, that is super strong. This is the endurance build. I see. The only downside is that you need to go back to the scientist dude to refill Plasmium. One at a time is fine. It doesn't matter. The fact that you're regenerating is the important part. But you'll have to go back to the scientist to refill this. Don't need to get to him? Does it just refill if you sit at the bench? How? Oh, I thought it was like this. I believe the brew needs to be gone to the flea caravan. So this would be the same. I guess not. So with this, you essentially don't want to be spending time on healing, but there's no spell slot. So you really want to use Silk Shot in this build, because this is how you're going to be using your Silk. In late game, you don't need roseberries to buy flea juice. That is nice. Is it passive DPS like tax? But this is definitely an interesting way to play. I might explore this next stream. See, the reserve's not filling up. I'm on a bench. My reserve is still low. It does not refill. So I think I may indeed need to go back to the scientist fellow. That's gonna be something for next stream. You need to talk to him for now. Indeed, as I said. Late game is late game. We are currently in current game. Why is media request not working? Now it's working. Awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out, though, guest. I appreciate it greatly. Let us read out to Vito, who's playing Library of Ruina. I will most likely be streaming tomorrow at the same time as usual. We will continue making progress, and perhaps we will be able to get double jump tomorrow. You never know. I hope we do. Thank you, everyone. Hope you have a good time, have a good sleep, and see you folks tomorrow.